More than a century ago, a small black farming community took root in northwest Saskatchewan, a place known as Shiloh. Founded in the early 1900s by families who left the United States to escape racism and segregation, Shiloh became a place of faith, resilience, and community, with the Shiloh Baptist Church at its center.
Shiloh is the last piece of built heritage that exists in Western Canada, that remains, reminding us that there was a black settlement here and there was a community.
Author and historian Leander Keith Lane shared that history during a recent event at the Lloydminster Museum and Archives. He says his goal is to help people better understand the motivations behind the Shiloh settlement and how efforts to preserve that history began.
Have people understand why the black people after slavery were looking for land, how they dispersed out of the South and ended up in Oklahoma, and why in Oklahoma in particular those 1,500 black families wound up in Alberta and Saskatchewan. The archives are full of letters from government officials, immigration officials, telling black people point blank, we don't want black people, but they came anyways.
For some in the audience, the story carried a personal weight.
Being of an Indigenous culture, I've witnessed the racism like they have, so it's very, very personal and very deep feeling for me.
While most early black settlements on the prairies have disappeared, Shiloh remains, thanks largely to ongoing restoration efforts led by Leander and the Shiloh Baptist Church and Cemetery Restoration Society.
The original benches are in there, and then the cemetery is there. And so it serves as the museum actually for people to come and see and learn about the history. Donations are always welcome. We use that money for ongoing maintenance.
Lane hopes sharing Shiloh's story helps ensure this piece of prairie history isn't lost and continues to be preserved for future generations. For Rogers TV, I'm Joseph Walsh.